What's going on, guys, and welcome back to LOI TV. Now today I thought I'd just do a quick video just doing a few updates on the league and the current situation that we're in. Basically, so the SSE Electricity League meeting did happen, of course, and they're scheduling a return to the LOI in June 19th, I think it is. Yeah, June 19th is the resumption date that they have scheduled. So it's a long way away. The finish date for the season is now changed to December 11th. They've got rid of the EA Sports Cup, which is probably the right thing to be doing. And yeah, it's now a 27 game schedule, which is a bit annoying, especially for a lot of clubs that would have had big games, big home matches in that fourth round of fixtures. That's going to be a big loss for a lot of clubs in terms of revenue and stuff like that. And speaking of that, Sligo Rovers and now Cork City have been in a position where they need to tell the players that they actually can't pay their wages anymore, the players and the staff. It is an absolutely dire situation for clubs, to be fair. There's such a slump in income in terms of what's going on right now. But it is a bit concerning that clubs are living from a week-to-week basis. That is kind of a scary thought. And yeah, it's just a really tough situation for a lot of people. And it makes you appreciate what the likes of Enda Stevens and James McLean, Kevin Long are doing with their donation. I know I talked about it before, but it's really needed for a lot of players in the league. I think they can get the €203 weekly income thing from being out of employment, but still, it's tough if your wage was a lot higher than that, and if you have a family or whatever, mortgages and stuff like that. So it's a tough situation for everyone. But in the League of Ireland, it's very, very tough. An interesting point with Cork as well is that they have a couple of their key players from this season, the likes of Joseph Alulu, Kyron Stabana, Deshaun Dalling and Joe Redmond. They're all on loan for 6 months. So I think that their loans are due to end the week before the rescheduled date is to start. So that's a couple of players that they're going to miss out on now, unless they can obviously get the loans extended or whatever, which I think Neil Fenn said he is working on. But even still, it's a dire situation for Cork. As you know, they've had a tough start to the season as it is, so yeah, it's just tricky. It's very tricky for them. Bohemians, on the other hand, have come out with a statement, and they've said that they will be paying their staff and players during this unprecedented time. And they say that their off the field work in the last couple of years has allowed them to be in this position where they are able to afford to continue to pay their players' wages, which is really, really good from them. And they've just been growing year on year, and it shows that they're really running the club really, really well. So it was great to see that Bows come out with that statement that they're going to support their players and staff during this time. The last point is that if the June rescheduled date isn't able to come about, like there's talks that because obviously we don't know how long this is going to last, this whole coronavirus situation. So if it does last quite long and we aren't able to start the season up at this rescheduled date, because I think they need 2 weeks before that to actually be able to train as well. So if that, it might be, I think there's a high possibility that it won't be possible, to be honest. And if it's not, there's talk that they will just scrap this season and restart it at the end of this year or towards the end, whenever we're able to, and then it's going to run into 2021. So it's just crazy times. So hard to know what's coming next. Day on day, there seems to be new news. Nick McCarthy today actually has gone into self-isolation, the Ireland manager, of course, him and his wife. So hopefully he's all good. There's just so many people at risk out there, and I think Mick McCarthy's actually living in London at the moment. So England has kind of gone into a lockdown stage, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ireland does follow in the next couple of days. So yeah, I think people just need to start copping on a little bit to this thing, because the more time you're outside and doing unnecessary stuff outside, like there's so many people at the beaches and stuff over the weekend. It's nice weather, it's hard to stay indoors, but the more you're going outside unnecessarily, the more people you're going to put at risk. So and the quicker it's going to be over if we actually just follow the guidelines and just stay inside. Like, so yeah, let's hope that this all gets finished as soon as possible and we can get back to our football on Friday nights. Anyways, guys, this is kind of a quick LOI update video for you. If you did enjoy, please drop a like on it down below and make sure to subscribe as well, because we're closing in on the 2,000 mark. I've got a couple of video ideas coming in my head to kind of do over the next couple of weeks, and if you have any yourself, make sure to drop a comment down below as well to let me know. I'm going to try and just keep the content coming. So yeah, if you could support the channel in any way you can, it's greatly appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, share, most importantly subscribe. So yeah, stay safe, guys, and I'll catch you in a bit.